Hello again. I want to thank you for being curious about what I do. You were curious about my church. Well, the church I belong to is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And what I do in the church is I teach a group of older gentlemen called high priests once a month. And I teach from a manual called Teachings of the Prophets, or Teachings of the Presidents of the Church. We believe our presidents are prophets and that they are very experienced and know the Scriptures well and have the Spirit of God so they can teach us properly concerning the gospel and concerning how we should lead our lives. So I teach once a month from that manual. And when I teach, I try to have the Spirit of God with me so that I can teach effectively and so that they will grow from the experience. So that's what I do there. And you ask about music. As you can hear in the background, I'm listening to classical masterpieces by Douglas Lilburn. Symphony No. 1, James Judd conductor. I like listening to classical music, and I also like to listen to other kinds of music, except rap isn't my favorite, but rap can be interesting. But I like all kinds of music. I like Phantom of the Opera. I listened to that recently, so that's a good thing to listen to. You wanted to know what life is like in my area? Well, I live near Salt Lake City, Utah, and Utah is just toward the western part of the United States. And life is pretty mellow over here. We just have little cities and big cities, and there's only 3 million people in Utah. So the roads get very heavy, but heavily traveled, but it's not that bad if you don't live in the more populated areas. So that's what the area is like, basically. We have some sports teams here. We have the Utah Jazz, and they're a basketball team. And we have high school and college teams of all kinds. So it's just a regular kind of culture you find in many other places. Okay, so in 1968, I went on a mission to England and taught the people over there a mission for my church. And when I got back, I went to university for a while, and then I joined the United States Air Force, and while there I taught a lesson to people there. I taught the gospel doctrine class, and again I tried to teach with the Spirit of God, and the people told me they really liked my teaching. So that's what I did there. I'd have to think more about what I did so I can tell you what I did, but there's lots of things I've done. So I'll have to get into that later. So, let's see, what else? One of our teams, the BYU Cougars, played a football game recently, and they lost 42-24. And I was disappointed, but I tried not to let that get to me too much, because I know that life goes by quickly and teams come and go, and our happiness should only consist in how we feel about ourselves and life, not about fleeting things such as football games and basketball games. So that's it for now until I think of something else to record. So I'll talk to you later. Tell me what you think and what you want. Thanks again for listening, for being curious. Bye.